Good afternoon, this is Bob Iacino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Talking currency futures, let's talk about the euro. The euro ended the day down right around 0.25%. It had a decent recovery actually. It recovered slightly during the session. It was down a little over 0.5% at one point, but still, even with that decent bounce back, the euro is now down a seventh straight week. It's about 5 weeks since we saw that death cross in the euro, and it continues to weaken for fundamental reasons as much as technical reasons, especially against the US dollar. It was weaker against the sterling as well, weaker against the yen. The futures, of course, based on the US dollar. Part of the early, or rather the late day recovery we saw was on Italy stabilizing. Italy gets a government through a compromise. Giovanni Conte, who is the 81-year-old professor that the coalition government wanted to nominate as finance minister, who got rejected by Sergio Mattarella, who's the Italian president. He was appointed prime minister. Now, the finance minister position would have given him a lot more power toward his end of exiting the euro. He is an anti-euro guy, something people are calling an Ital leave, as if Italy was going to leave the euro. That's not mine, I stole that, but that is being bandied about. But he's not going to have as much say in that as prime minister. We still don't know if this is going to be a transition government or an actual duration government all the way to the next election. We'll find that out in the coming weeks. But the stability there, the bond yields on the BTP, which is the Italian 10-year, went from 314, which was a 4-year high, back down to about 243 on the yield. So Italy definitely has stabilized through this compromise. And then the pressure we saw in Spain with the sort of uncertainty about their government. Well, Mariano Rajoy is out as prime minister. He lost a confidence vote. The no confidence vote is the first one for a prime minister in the modern history of the Spanish governing body. He's out of parliament. He's out as prime minister to be taken over by the vice prime minister. That gives a little bit of stability to that situation as well. Not as much of a fear that they might leave the euro, but a lot of that recovered again to the little bit of a recovery we saw mid to late day in the euro. Again, euro still down a 7th straight week. Overall, the bearish trend still in place, but a little bit of breathing for the euro bulls. This is Bob Iacino talking euro currency futures from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.